Hi everybody, I'm Nyaguse and welcome back to the Pitch Perfect Masterclass series, which is based on my book Pitch Perfect, The Power of Storytelling in African Startups. So in the last episode, we broke down the anatomy of a great pitch story. Now let's talk about how to translate that story into a pitch deck that investors actually want to read. Bear in mind, investors that are worth their salt are reading over 100 pitch decks on a daily basis. So you need to be able to stand out, or at least have an articulate story that investors actually want to continue reading. So here's the secret. A pitch deck isn't about dumping all your data. It's a visual companion for your story. So I always advise my founders to start with their pitch scripts. Hone in on that, perfect your pitch script, and then work on your pitch deck based on your pitch script, because that really helps it become a visual companion to your story. So these are the 10 must-have slides that I believe every founder should have on their pitch decks. Your hook, which we mentioned before is your headline that sets the tone. Your problem pain point, a visual description of the problem. And then your solution. This is an explanation of your product. This is where you talk to us about your secret sauce and your unique selling proposition. And then your business model, unit economics, a very, very important part of your pitch deck, because it's an explanation of how you make money, who has your money right now in their pockets, and how you plan on getting it from them. And then your market opportunity, which is a representation of your potential customer base. Your traction. What have you done so far that validates the existence of a market? And then an important part of this is the team. Who's making this happen and why? And then your vision. What is your ideal outcome? Lastly, give us your ask. What do you need? Always important. Sometimes it might not be money that you need, but as long as you articulate your needs, you're good to go. So when Paystack pitched early, their problem slide was razor sharp. Payments in Nigeria broken and unreliable. No fluff, just the truth. And then when Twiga Foods from Kenya pitched, their solution slide actually showed photos of real market vendors using their platform to access fresh produce. So visuals always beat paragraphs every time. I think a really good key takeaway or key insight you need to have when it comes to designing your pitch deck is that each slide answers one investor question. If it doesn't, cut that slide. So I have an exercise for you. Remember that 60-second pitch we did on the last episode? Assign one slide to each section. Keep it visual. Do not have too much text. So in closing, always remember that a deck should feel like an invitation and not a textbook. And in episode 4, we'll dive into the art of delivery, so how to present with confidence and clarity. See you then. Bye.